Next, we will try to automate this entire analysis process using GitHub and Travis CI. So once we write or change our source code, we would commit and push it to GitHub. The moment GitHub gets a push, Travis CI will build the code and trigger this particular analysis. So let's go ahead and do that. So first we need to add the Travis CI configuration file to our source code. Let's create the file. So it's a YML file. Let's open it. And now, so this is the Travis configuration which I've already written. So we need to change a couple of things into it. So we need to use this organization key over here and the organization token over here. Let's copy this entire configuration and paste it here and write and quit. I will save this file and quit. So now this particular thing is done. Let's go ahead and enable Travis CI for our GitHub project. Let's go to settings. Okay, and then integration and services. Let's add a service. Let's type Travis CI. So either we can directly use the hooks over here, or we can go ahead and to Travis CI and create our own hooks or connect it to GitHub. So once you do it for the first time, it will show up the connection page, but mine is already done and the Travis CI is already connected to this particular corner coding SonarCLoud demo project. Now let's go ahead and see if this particular project is working. So let's try to sync it once more. Yeah, so the sync is successful. So it was last built about an hour ago. So when I was testing it actually. So now let's try to push something to our Git repository or GitHub repository and see if this build starts again. So let's go to our terminal and let's see what is the status of this particular repository. So we have added travisci.yaml and we have added one more file to this particular package. So let's add both of them. Okay, so these two files are on the staging area now. Let's commit it. And I've committed and pushed it to GitHub. Let's check if Travis has started to trigger the build. So we see Travis has already started it. So once this configuration or the build is complete, we can go ahead and check in SonarCLoud that the analysis has changed, or at least the time of the analysis would change, because the report won't change because there is nothing more changes in the source code. But yeah, the time at which the analysis was done would change. So if we go to my project, we can see last analysis was 355, and let's wait for this build to complete. So we can see it's doing the SonarCLoud plugin work and then started the test cases. So there is a default test case which Spring Initializer would provide when you create a project through start.spring.io. So the build is success, and now let's go ahead and check if this changes from 355 to something the present time. So the present time would be 4:06, so it should be like 4:05 or 4:06, something similar to like that. Yeah, it's 4:06. So we have seen that how to automate the entire code analysis process using SonarCLoud, using Travis CI, GitHub, and a sample Spring Boot project using Maven. Now you can use SonarCLoud with Travis or any other CI tools like Jenkins or Go pipelines. You can also use it with Bitbucket or any other version control management tools. But the build has failed. Let's see why it has failed, because it shows the quality gate has failed. So let's go ahead and check. Okay, so it failed because of the code coverage is only 33.3%, is less than the 80% code coverage, which is a standard Sonar coverage percentage for code coverage. So code coverage is nothing but how many lines of code does the unit test cover. So if you see, the coverage is 33%, the total lines were 6, but the covered lines were 4, so uncovered lines is 4, so only 2 lines it was covered, so it's 33.3%. So that's the reason the build failed. So we can definitely go ahead and change this coverage ratio in the quality rules or the quality gate rules, but we won't do it right away. So that's all for today's tutorial. If you liked my tutorial, do comment on the comment section below. Let me know if you want to learn some other topics or any topics related to the Java ecosystem. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe the channel. Thank you. Have a good day.